change, you need some crypto to help you to make that green. Yo, they gotta let your crypto king, showing you how to invest to live your dreams. So for those of you who wanna make that change, you need some crypto to help you to make that green. Yo.
What is up, everyone? Welcome back to another live stream with the Crypto Kings in the house. Pulsechain launched on Friday. The mainnet is live and the bridge will be coming live. And for people who have not sacrificed, for people who want a DCA, for people who are new to the ecosystem and want to learn how they could possibly purchase some Pulsechain, accumulate, however you want to go about it, we got a game plan that we are going to do, not financial advice. None of this show is ever financial advice. It is for entertainment purposes only. But before we get into the show, guys, make sure you guys smash that like button, hit the subscribe, and B Roots, my man, how are you feeling? You just announced some fights. Pulsechain's live. You got a lot going on in your life.
Yeah, man. Good stuff. Good stuff. Good stuff. You know, met Grant Hill. You met Donald Trump. Crypto Kings were just at it, killing it. It was a great weekend, but now we are back in the office and trying to get a game plan for our audience and give you some ideas, the things you can or shouldn't do in this crazy atmosphere. Pulsechain is the only thing being talked about, seems like, that I'm seeing through my feed. With the exception of some meme coins, I hear some pizza, I hear beer, I hear all the meme coins. Man, there's a lot of people on Pulsechain waiting to ape in some coins. You know, about $1.8 billion worth, wanting to increase their coins. So it'd be nice to see a piece of pizza on Pulsechain, pizza Pulsechain.
Yeah, Pizza Pulsechain would be great. I think a lot of these coins are going to get ahead of the curve. They're going to come over to Pulsechain because why would you not? It is a fresh layer one blockchain that has already a built-in community, has just a ton of users already, and the hype that it is generated because, I mean, honestly, yeah, it sucked waiting 2 years, but it just created and builded hype for 2 years, just tweets about this, that. I mean, almost to the point where we almost got sick of it, but then bam, the mainnet was launched. Right now, we're kind of in a barter system. You know, the bridge is not open, so it is not paired to USDC or any stable coins. So now it's kind of like your ratio trading. Hey, I got pulseX because I held Hex on the Ethereum side. I got my copy, my free copy, which we will talk about. And now I swap it for Pulse. What's the ratio? Do I get 100 million? Or sorry, no, what was the ratio? Is 100,000 to 1 Hex. And I think I got in at 120,000. I think that was some of the best that I saw. So I continued to swap over, accumulated a nice bag of Pulsechain. People were swapping for pulseX. People were swapping for Pulsechain. People were swapping maybe for pulseX. I don't know. But when that bridge goes live, it is going to be absolutely chaos because that means new money is going to be coming in. Stable coins are going to be bridged over. ETH is going to be bridged over. And people are going to be buying up Pulsechain. And then you will be able to see the chart of the actual value. And it's going to be a storm, man. And if it does go live while we're on the show, we might shut it down.
I'm out.
Yeah. So it's going to be crazy, guys. But, you know, we just wanted to do this emergency stream because a lot of people been asking myself, been asking B Roots, how can I get involved in Pulsechain? I know nothing about the ecosystem, or I just want a DCA and get more Pulsechain. I didn't sacrifice, or I did, and I want to get more. So B Roots, what's your thoughts on that? And then I'm going to go ahead and share my screen and start with the basics, the very, very basics.
Yeah, I've been screaming out the wazoo. Get in Hex if you want Pulsechain. Get in Hex if you want Pulsechain. So many tweets and so many responses with that. It's ridiculous. Now we have it, and I have people saying, how do I get in Pulsechain? It's like, gosh, I mean, like what I've been screaming for the last 2-3 months. But now it's here. Now 1 Hex equals 120 Pulsechain. Now, what a lot of people are doing is they are taking the price of Hex on Ethereum and assuming there will be a parity between the Ethereum Hex and the Pulsechain Hex. That is no guarantee. But if the price of Pulsechain, if the price of Hex was correct on Pulsechain and not higher at even, you're probably looking at about a 0.0003 Pulsechain price. Now that's all like speculative because we know damn well when that bridge opens, people will not be buying Hex. People will not be buying pulseX. People will be buying, and most likely only at that time, Pulse Chain. So I think you're going to see that. If you can get right now one Hex for 120 Pulse Chain.
Yep.
That bridge opens, that will be no longer, in my opinion.
Yeah.
You had your shot, you had your chance. It's over. You're either choosing Hex or you're choosing Pulsechain right now when you're doing that. So I got myself some more Pulsechain. I'm on the Pulsechain side. I have Hex, but I swapped pretty much all my liquid into Pulsechain.
Yeah, absolutely, man. Oh, go ahead.
Right move? I don't know. Does it make me feel good about it? Absolutely. If it's not the right move, will I be fine? Absolutely, because I've got staked Hex on the Ethereum side and the Pulsechain side. I'm set up for success no matter what. But I increased my Pulsechain bag when I saw that the price was the exact same price. Like it was pretty much at the exact same level. Not too much over sacrifice price. But it's going to be a fight once that bridge opens. That sacrifice price is going to be gone.
Yeah, and just what I did, I actually swapped all my, and going back to the numbers, I meant, yes, it was for one Hex, you were getting around 80 pulse and at the highest around 125. So I got most of mine around above 120. I was continuing to do 100,000. And, you know, for me, I'm going all in on Pulsechain just because I believe the layer one blockchain is going to produce more gains than Hex. I mean, I know the Hexicans wouldn't agree. Am I wrong? Maybe, but I'm just going on my gut feeling. And at the end of the day, we are playing a game of risk and we're going to take a chance of what we have the highest conviction on. And for me, that's Pulsechain. And that's why I swapped all my Pulse Hex for Pulsechain as much as I could. Just want to give a quick shout out to the audience. We got 126 people in here. Let's get those likes at least up to 80. Jodo, what's going on, my man? Pulse Hopian, good to see you. Z, what's up, man? Francisco, Pumpy Bags, always in the house. Sam, what's going on? And shout out to everyone in here. Consider subscribing.
How many people we got in there?
We got 126 people live.
And how many likes we got?
Well, I'd have to look over here, but less than 80. I can guarantee that. Yeah.
If I see,
let me check.
125 likes, I will show you one half of the rebrand. show you my new hat, my new style hat. The Versace hat's coming in retirement, and B Roots is going 100% full Gucci.
Yeah, man. I'm also rebranding the Crypto Kings. They're rebranding this week. Stay tuned for that. We're excited for that. Let me see how many likes we got, B-Roots. All right. We got, because this is showing me, we actually got, 60 likes. So we can get that up, guys. We can double that number. I'll be checking in on that.
If I see 125, I will show you the hat. It's right there. It's staying right at it.
All right, guys. With that being said, let's go ahead and get into the stream. All right. Very basic, guys. Get a MetaMask. I've dealt with it before. I've had other Trust Wallet, Coinbase. It's not as good, guys. MetaMask is the place to go. You got your MetaMask here on Chrome. Download it. This is obviously a new wallet. I'm not showing my wallet at the moment. And what you guys need to do is go to pulsechain.com. And right here, you're going to have add Pulsechain to your MetaMask. Now, make sure, guys, you're going to pulsechain.com. There are so many scams out. As always, when a new blockchain comes out, when a new meme coin comes out, there's going to be constant scams. No one's DMing you for a private group. Don't click on links. Here we go, guys. We're going to add Pulse to my MetaMask. It comes up right here. I'm going to approve it. Very simple. It bridges over. Can you see that, B-Roots, or no? Can you see the MetaMask on it or no? The beards get rugged.
Sorry, I forgot I was on mute.
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
you're fine. You're good.
Okay,
You're good.
you can see it. Okay. All right. So now we have added those RPC settings into my MetaMask. It is now switched over to Pulse. Right here, I have it. If you have any assets that you held on that MetaMask, any ERC20 tokens, whether it's meme coins, whether it's freaking don't buy Inu, if anything you have, guys, what you will do is go down here, import token, and you will put the contract in. You actually have to manually put in the token symbol and the token decimal. You hit add token, and that will pop up with the value a 1-for-1. Obviously, the liquidity is less than it would be on the Ethereum side, but you will have some value in that. If you have Pulse Hex, or if you had Hex on the other side, you will then be able to have your Pulse Hex right now on Pulsechain, and that you can use to ratio swap. So very basic there. We're going to go back to pulsechain.com. We're going to click on pulseX. Once I have my value right here, we're going to connect the wallet, MetaMask. Boom, connect the wallet. Bam, there we are. Now you could see pulseX, which is basically like Uniswap. Just think of it like that. You got your Pulse and you got your pulseX. So say I had some Hex. I go here. Say I had 100,000 Hex. Boom, there we go. So currently at the moment, I would be getting 120 Pulse for my 1 Hex. And that ratio is trading. See how it's going up and down? I literally sat there and watched it for hours. I made the decision. I said 120 to 1 Hex is good enough for me, and I made the swaps. Now, if you want to get pulseX, you're going to actually get 45 million for 100,000. So basically, that would be 450. Is that math right, Beards? Let me just see. Yeah, 460 to 1 Hex. So this is what people are doing currently right now. They are ratio swapping. Everyone is deciding, do I want more Pulse? Do I want more pulseX? Or do I want more Hex? So everyone now is kind of in the barter system. And until the bridge is open, then there will be transact value on the coin, and you'll be able to see the chart, and you will be able to bridge over and purchase it with your ETH, with your stable coin, with your DAI. And B-Roots is going to talk about some scenarios for that situation. So I lost you there, B-Roots. There you are.
Yeah.
Did I do a decent job of explaining that? I mean, look, guys, it's pretty basic. If you've switched over to BNB or another chain, that's what you're going to do. pulseX is the bridge, or it is the swap, is the DEX. So it's like your sushi swap. It's like your Uniswap, and you're going to use that connected to your wallet, and that's what you're going to do. But now the bridge, we're kind of in a little bit uncharted territory. B-Roots is going to play out some scenarios. Obviously, guys, we don't 100% know, but we're going to play out a few scenarios.
So here's the thing. Wherever you had Ethereum at, my suggestion is use that wallet to send to the Pulse chain. Now, here we are. Game plan. Understand what's going to be happening. I have a feeling people are going to get over there and they're going to realize, oh, crap, I don't have any Pulse in my account to actually transact. This is the key. Right now, what Ian just shows you, if you have multiple wallets with ETH, I would go on to pulseX right now and send all that ETH over to one wallet. It's just one wallet. It's going to be your main wallet. Or excuse me, all that Pulse chain. Because 1 ETH per ETH that you have in your wallet equals 1 Pulse chain. However, the price of Pulse chain is way lower than ETH. So you might see 1 for 1, but it doesn't equal the same amount. So right now, or later, what I would do is, if you got like 5 wallets with ETH splattered here and there, send it all to one wallet in the Pulse chain. So because whatever you have on the ETH side, you're going to have on the Pulse chain side. It's the exact same thing. So that way you will be able to transact. I have a feeling that there's going to be a lot of people trying to buy Pulse, but here's the key. You need Pulse, the gas, in order to actually swap. There's going to be people swapping that have no ETH in there. They don't have it all right. So your game plan needs to be on point. So first things first, get as much pulse in one wallet. Why? Because gas fees are already high because of Zen. Zen's doing its thing. It's burning. It boosts up the gas fees. Now, does that mean that you're not going to be able to swap? Possibly. But you need something. You need something to be able to do that. Because once that bridge opens and everyone's swapping, the gas fees are going to boom, spike up. It's not going to be the gas fees in price. Once again, say it goes up to 2,500 pulse. Sounds like crazy, right? 2,500 pulse Ethereum would be a shitload of money. But 2,500 pulse at the price of 0.000, let's say 5, is $1.25. It's not that much. It's nothing. We would love $1.25 swap fees on the Ethereum. So keep that in mind that you need Pulsechain in order to transact, in order to send, in order to do things, and get that right. Once that bridge happens, you have a choice. Do you swap right away, or do you wait for the drop? There will be a drop, by the way. Where will that drop be? We don't know. That's the game of chicken. That's what we're going to see, where we're just not going to know what's going to happen. What I would do if I was in the situation, which I'm not in the situation, I'm good. I'm just going to be watching the madness, and I might be selling to you. But where do I go from that? It could 50x from the price and then 85% drop. Everyone could just be waiting for the drop, and then there won't be a drop, and then the price just goes up and takes off without you. What I would do always is have the price of PLS to Ethereum or wrapped Ethereum on Pulsechain and know how much wrapped Ethereum is worth. So it's going to be worth point something of an Ethereum. One PLS is going to be worth 0.1 something of the Ethereum. Know the price of Ethereum. And that way you know the price of the wrapped token that you're getting, because USDC and USDT DAI are still going to be undecided coins unless they make an announcement or something going on. So you're still going to be kind of ratio trading, not necessarily, because you can go to USDC and see how much one is worth, but you just don't know. So with that said, you're going to have both up, knowing what is the price of Ethereum when you're swapping. If you go in there and you just swap, just to get as much as you can and say, oh, I've got this many pulse, you might get wrecked. You're actually probably going to get wrecked because you have no idea what you swapped for. So I personally would take a position and have piece of my money going with the hype. It's that simple. That's what I would do, just in case it doesn't come back. But when there is a drop, that drop could be a 50x, that drop could be from 100x, that drop could be whatever. We don't know. You could drop 50% and we're just sitting at a 25x from SAC prices, and you're like, dang, you're waiting for that 10x from SAC prices and you never get it. And that is why you just want some skin in the game, just in case that happens. Now, whether you say, hey, I'm going to put a third of my money in right away, I'm going to wait for a drop to put a third of my money, and then I'm going to DCA every day with the other third. You can do that. Or you can just say, I'm going to DCA the whole way. I'm going to split my money for 90 days. And over the next 90 days, I'm going to put this amount in every day, no matter what the price is, every day. Bam, bam, bam. I'm never going to FOMO over that. You can make that 90 days. You can make that 60 days. You can make that 30 days. I do think within the next 30 days, there will be a drop. Once again, where does that drop come from? So you can buy the top, but you also can buy the bottom by DCAing a certain amount. If you're playing with a big amount, that's going to be tough. That's going to be very tough. If I was playing with a huge amount, like over $50,000, $25,000, I'd probably DCA every day, is what I would do. And I would probably cut that DCA over the next, I would say, I would do it mine. If it was me, I would do it over 30 days. So, and that's an aggressive amount to where you're not losing, because after that drop, there's going to be an accumulation period. And, I can tell you one thing, we're not going to 10,000X in 1 week. We're not going to 1,000x in 1 week. It's that simple. We're not going to 500x in 1 week. It's possible a 100x, depending on how crazy it gets. But you're not going to miss the big move. And I'm saying the big move once this gets going. Not even Ethereum did that within 30 days. So you can best believe you're going to see a pump up, you're going to see a drop down, and then you're going to see a level off, and then a nice incline over the next 2 years, up and sideways and up to the right over the next 2 years. So those are different scenarios and how you can attack it. I can guarantee you that we're going to see some FOMO. It is going to happen. It is coming. You have to be level-headed. You have to have your game plan set and say, okay, this is what I'm going to do. No matter what I see Richard tweet, no matter what you see me tweet, because I'm be tweeting all kinds of crazy stuff. So no matter what you see, you stick to your game plan no matter what. I have a game plan over the next 8 years for Pulsechain. There's nothing Richard, Ian, my mom, my wife, my kids, nothing they can say that's going to have me change my game plan.
Yeah, I mean, look, man, we are entering a time that is going to be, no one really knows for sure the best way to get in. But going back, because we're going to answer a lot of questions. I see a lot of good questions coming. So we're going to do like a little AMA after this. If you guys are holding Hex on MetaMask anywhere, you already have value on Pulsechain.
Not true. Not true. If you have Hex during the snapshot, you have value. The snapshot happened way before the actual thing. So if you held Hex and you listened to me during this whole time saying that's the key to getting the Pulsechain early before anybody else, that's what I was saying. Right now, anyone else holding Hex during that snapshot, which I believe was the same week that it launched, but if you're holding Hex, you now have Hex on Pulsechain. And now, yes, you can swap for Pulsechain right now, but it had to be for that snapshot. You can't buy Hex and got Pulsechain.
Yeah, that's what I meant. I mean, if you held it during the snapshot, we don't know 100%. If you held Hex in the past, I would say a week to 10 days, you have value on the other side. If you have meme coins, now B-Roots, I didn't even pay attention how I had Hex or Pulse in the first place. It must have been because I had Ethereum.
Yes. And so for per one Ethereum, you got one Pulse.
So if you hold Ethereum and you hold meme coins or Hex, much better if you hold X, you can now get Pulsechain this second right now. You can switch over your RPC settings. You can manually put in those coins and you will see there is value and you will be able to ratio swap. So for the people out there who have not looked into that or even done it, check that out, guys, because you might have a wallet and you might be able to get Pulse before everyone else does, before the bridge opens. Because once the bridge opens, ratio swapping is going to be a lot different.
You can. I wouldn't necessarily do it. And the reason why is like your liquidity over there on those meme coins are like nothing yet.
Very small.
So what might be worth $5,000 on Ethereum could be worth like 80% less on Pulsechain.
Yeah.
So the only things that are really swapping for good money right now is Hex, pulseX, and Pulsechain. And when I say good money, like you can swap easily and get the good value for what a fair value. Everything else, I wouldn't necessarily say it's a fair value compared to the Ethereum blockchain, just because it's still kind of like no one that I know have really adopted it to say, yeah, we're fully going Pulsechain from an Ethereum token.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's coming.
Yeah.
Big shout out to Richard, $20 investment. Oh, that's Frank. What's up, Frank? I read Richard. Shout out to Frank. And guys, you're going to see meme coins like Richard. They're going over to Pulsechain. They even have another coin that is paired to only Richard. that is going on to Pulsechain.
Is there really? I've been kind of distant for the weekend.
Yeah. Actually, Mando put me on it. It actually is doing pretty good. I haven't checked it in a few days, but yeah. So there's gonna be a lot of coins.
You don't want to call me on it, though, huh? Okay,
man. Here we go.
See if I give you. No. All right, that's good to know.
All right. Well, so guys, just to reiterate what we said, get your MetaMask, switch your RPC settings. It's very easy. Go to pulsechain.com, add the RPC settings to your MetaMask, and then you will see if you have ETH, it is a 1-for-1. If you have a meme coin, it is 1-for-1. If you have Hex, it is a 1-for-1 copy that you're going to have on the Pulsechain side. Now, to see that value, just add it manually and use pulseX to be able to swap. As far as the bridge, I don't know what's going to be best to bridge over. I mean, Richard Hart talks about DAI.
We'll probably DAI.
It probably will be DAI.
DAI or Ethereum.
DAI or ETH. Yeah.
I would stick with ETH, though.
Yeah. All right. Well, let's answer some questions, man. We got a lot of people. We got 181 people in here live, guys. Smash that like button. Let's get as many people. We want mass adoption with Pulsechain. So all you Pulsekins, all you Hexkins, all you meme coiners, all the people that just want to get gains in this crypto game, smash that like button and consider subscribing. And B-Roots, I saw someone said, can you please make a video of how to buy Pulsechain? I think we're going to get that video out this week. Obviously,
we just did.
We did, but just like a short 2 to 4 minute video, we can bust that out for you guys. Obviously, the bridge, things are going to change. Where are you going to look for the chart on Pulsechain? Dex Screener has adopted it. They've taken it on. It's gonna be like a domino effect, though. You're gonna probably see centralized exchanges start listing it. The earlier, in my opinion, you get in, I think it's gonna be better. But you could have that drastic hype pump and then the drop, and that could be another opportunity to buy in. But
there will be exchanges this week, guarantee it.
Okay,
guarantee there will be exchanges this week. Is it exchanges you want to mess with? I don't know, but look at Hex. Let's go to CoinGecko real quick. So Hex is the most controversial coin in all of crypto. We all know that. So the exchanges that decide to list Hex, no matter what, I would probably set up an account with these exchanges just in case, because if they listed Hex, they're probably going to list Pulsechain. So with that said, MEXC, BKX, BitGet, Hotbit, XT.com, Yobit, BitTrue, Poloniex. That's it. So at least those exchanges, in my opinion, will 100% list Pulsechain this week or next week. Why I say this week and next week? Because they will be buying. If they didn't sacrifice, they will be buying at when the bridge opens. They could have done it through Hex already, but in my opinion, they will be buying when the bridge opens, and then they will be listing the coin this week. That is one way you can buy it. But my opinion would be to buy it before everybody else when the bridge hits. But,
it's just like if you guys have recently bridged to Arbitrum. Think how you did that. You're going to bridge it over. Once that bridge is live, only use the bridge on Richard Hart's page or on pulsechain.com. Do not use other bridges. That is guaranteed scam, most likely. But let's just answer some questions, man. Proof of no work that would defeat the purpose of pulseX.
Man, we got people trying to take down pulseX left and right.
Need Pulse to be able to swap. How do we get some Pulse? Well, we went over that. Hold Ethereum. So now, viewers, if they miss the snapshot, if they put Ethereum in there, they're going to still see the value.
If they had Ethereum on the snapshot, you do have Pulsechain in your wallet right now. If you don't have any Ethereum, and you're like, there's no way I'm going to be able to bridge, because once you bridge, you're fine, because you buy the Ethereum, you bridge over the Ethereum into Pulsechain side, which would be wrapped Ethereum. The problem is you can't swap wrapped Ethereum for Pulsechain when you get over there. So that does become an issue. Because that is an issue for you, you didn't have any Ethereum or nothing enough to be able to do the swap. My recommendation would to be buy from those exchanges when they first come out. As soon as they come out, you buy that Pulsechain, you send it over, and then there you go. Or you have people that will send, you can have someone send you Pulsechain. Maybe you just make it say, I need Pulsechain, willing to pay this for Pulsechain or something. Send me some Pulsechain. Maybe someone will give you their wallet and send it to you. It's not going to be me. You're not going to see how much Pulsechain I got. So maybe Ian will send you Pulsechain.
No, hit up Beerus. He said he's got some OTC deals that he's ready to give out. So
days, a long time ago.
Proof of no work. A centralized exchange or centralized exchange listing won't defeat the purpose of PulseX. PulseX will be the most liquid exchange. So if you want to buy or sell significant amounts, y'all want to use PulseX, not a CEX. I agree.
I agree to the point where if you need Pulsechain enough to swap right now, unless there's something I don't know about that's giving a good amount of Pulsechain, like let's see right here how much it costs. Swap. And this is all because of Zen, which I don't mind. Zen's, to me, thank you, Zen. Like Zen's doing its thing. But if I were to swap PLS for Hex, let's see here, connect my wallet.
I need to get a validator after seeing what Zen's doing.
Oh, caps lock. All right, let's see how much it costs to actually swap one Hex. It cost me 3,815 pulse. So if you can tell me what exchange I can buy 3,815 pulse from, I'm buying off of the exchange to get that pulse. Now, that's not a lot. Once again, if the price is 0.0005 times 3,800, that's only $1.90 to swap right now. But the problem is it was 1 ETH per 1 Pulsechain. So with that said, I don't know anyone that's rocking 3,800 ETH in their wallet right now. Well, I do, but I'm just saying the average person doesn't have $7.2 million sitting up in their wallet. So the question is how do you get that Pulsechain to be able to do the swap to buy Pulsechain? You're going to need a centralized exchange. It's that simple. And I do believe it's coming out. So that's the thing that sucks. Thank Jack Levin for that. It is what it is. But I told y'all, if you wanted Pulsechain early to get Hex. I don't know how many tweets I said that for. So now a lot of people are going to be waiting on centralized exchanges or OTC deals or some type of change now website or any swap, for them to pop on to where you can, do the swap and it does it automatically for you and takes your money out of the actual exchange. You're not going to be able to get it done through PulseX. PulseX will not be the answer in the beginning if you don't have enough PulseX or Pulsechain to swap.
Yeah, exactly. Jack Levy, he was a Shill Tank alum. Another Shill Tank alum we got is Power City, man, and Liquid Loans. Any game plan for what's going on over there? I mean, what do you think, Beards? Is it something?
It hasn't launched yet, so there really is no game plan to it. Personally, me, I will not touch Liquid Loans nor Power City unless I see an 85 to 95% drop in the coin. That's simple. That's simple. Why? You take a loan. Yes, you can back that loan up with a bunch of money, but I'm going to let you know, if I'm taking a loan, it's going to be for a lot of money. I'm not taking a loan for $10,000. I get that sitting in my backpack. I'm not going to take a loan for $50,000. I'm taking a loan for millions. And to back up millions, that means I have to throw in more millions, way over that million, to back that loan up. I personally don't want to do that. That messes with my, let's say, my comfort zone. So as liquid loans price goes up, if I see a drop down 95%, now I'm just throwing more money just to cover myself. I personally don't want to do that. I don't care if I throw 10 times more of my money. That's if I want to take out a loan for $1 million, you're telling me I got to throw another $10 million. You see what I mean? Like, no, I don't want to do that. I personally don't want to do that. So if I see a 85 to 95% drop in Pulse, absolutely. Then I'll take the loan out. And as it goes up in value and price, as it's recovering from that 85 to 95% drop, then we can talk. Now that I can take a loan, and as it goes up 2x from my price, bam, it's paid for itself. That makes sense. So I'm not going to be using liquid loans and the Power City loan thing for PLSX all the time. You know, I want to see another 50, 100x, 85, 95% drop from there. Take out 100,000, take out $1 million, and then watch it go back up again, and then I just got a free house or whatever for free by not paying.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, it's
makes sense.
When you're taking huge loans like that, there's always some huge risk in that. So, I mean, listen, guys, if that's something you want to get into, Liquid Loans and Power City, they're doing really good stuff. They haven't launched it. They came on Shell Tank. You know, their project is in depth. The 3-minute pitch didn't do it justice. They need a full Shell Tank for their project, but it's very interesting. And if you guys are looking for something like that, just do it responsibly, taking loans to throw in crypto. I think you'll do well because I believe in Pulsechain, but yeah, always do that with caution. We got a question here. Once the bridge is open, some whales are going to light up the bridge with all the funds waiting to flood and buy Pulse, especially for those funds which could not get into the sacrifice phase.
That's right. Absolutely. I hope they have enough Pulsechain to swap.
Man,
I don't care how much money you have. If you don't have enough Pulsechain to swap, you're not swapping.
Dude, imagine if a meme coin came out right now that, like, if you held it on the ETH side, it would airdrop you like just enough Pulse to swap.
Yeah,
that would be bullish.
It's $2 per person, basically. So
yeah,
if you're willing to give, $2 per person, then absolutely, yeah, I could make a killing right now. I would be showing my wallets, but I would literally be making a killing by
people
saying
already know your wallet.
$5 per swap. Hit me up, and that would be like, yo, I just
you'd be on the computer all day.
Just give me 3,000 here, 3,000 here, 3,000 there, 3,000 there.
Bro,
probably killing it, man.
I'm literally watching Dex Tools now as some Pulsechain coin drops, like, because that would be a good idea. You're definitely not going to sit there. I'm not going to sit there and just send people a little bit of Pulsechain and collect $5. That is not it. But hey, man, if a coin came,
here's the thing, bro. I could say 20, and I guarantee I'll make a killing because people will pay it because they don't. The FOMO is so real. I might make a tweet like that. $25 per, or I'll just be like 0.1 ETH for a swap. People will be mad as hell at me, but hey, it's a business, bro. This is what it's like to be a crypto bank. Wouldn't you? You ready for this? During the gold rush, would you rather be the person that sold the shovels to those who dug for gold, or would you rather buy the shovel and dig for the gold? You have the opportunity to find the actual gold. So you have to choose one. Do you want to be the person that takes the shovel, or do you want to be the person that wants to find the gold? What would you choose, Ian?
I mean, I was reading some questions, but I guess you would probably want to be the one selling the shovel.
You always want to be selling the shovel because there's always people wanting to buy and dig and get that home run. And the person making the most money is the person selling the shovels to the people.
Yeah.
So those digging for gold, they'll spend their whole life digging and don't find shit. Meanwhile, I'm just hitting.
Or they could hit. They could hit.
They could hit.
They could buy that shovel, and with that shovel, they could hit the freaking
One
grand
thing is
slam.
guaranteed right now in Pulsechain. If you don't have any pulse, you are not hitting. You ain't gonna hit that 50x. You ain't gonna hit that 100x. You ain't gonna hit that 1000x. So if I start a business that literally says 0.1 for a swap, I will guarantee you I'd probably get at least 100 ETH worth of business done. It'd be a lot of work. I bet you it would happen.
Would you
send 1 ETH to this wallet and you'll get Pulse automatically sent to your wallet?
Here we got a question from Beeve. Would you pull the pulseX LP before the bridge opens? What's your guess on pulseX ratio after the bridge?
That ratio about to be stupid. Is you ready for this? Ain't nobody coming over the bridge to buy pulseX. Ain't nobody coming over the bridge to buy Hex. Why? You would have done that already. Think about it. You had the opportunity to buy Pulsechain and pulseX.
Dude, I'm telling
I told you, bro. Like it's a business right there. See, you realize Beaver's got the street mind. Might not be there all fully brainiac, Richard Hart, IQ high.
Yeah, solidity, coding.
I do know how to make money. I do know how to make money.
And market, bro.
So, everybody had the opportunity to buy pulseX. How? Just buy Hex, and then you could swap into Hex and you could swap Pulsechain. But there are people that said, no. I want to wait to see a bridge. I want to see how real this thing is before I can put all this money into it. I want confidence. Well, guess what? Those people are coming to buy Pulsechain. So I do think Pulsechain leaves pulseX out in the dust. It helps because there will still be buy and burns. I do think a lot of that big money will go to exchanges. Just imagine if there's a Kraken. Now I'm gonna be real with you guys for a second. If Kraken came out and said, "We now support Pulsechain, you can trade on Pulsechain." Goodbye, pulseX. I'm no longer doing business with you. I'm doing business with Kraken. Why? I got unlimited funds over there. I could trade all day and all night with it. You know why? Fees are cheaper for me. So why would I transact on pulseX? If you're dealing with high numbers, why would I transact on pulseX? So anyone with big wallets would 100% go on, those exchanges because those are business deals that they make. So right now, pulseX is kind of winning the game of burning. Everything's on pulseX. Everything's on pulseX. It's great. It's burning going on. The more exchanges that come on, the more people are going to just buy on those exchanges. We know day in and day out, people, when exchanges go down, it's like, why do you leave all your coins on the exchanges? Like we go through this every year. Something goes down.
It's an on and off ramp only.
It's an off and off ramp. That's what it is. So if I want to do any business, I would do my trade on Kraken and then just withdraw that bad boy and I'm done. And where it sits in my wallet. That's when pulseX kind of loses some of this buy and burn. Now it doesn't matter because there's gonna be coins launching. But I do think the off and on exchange ramps is going to be happening on. I wouldn't. Maybe I'll do it I wouldn't. If I want to do an exchange for $1 million and Kraken shows me they have an OTC that I can use that for, why would I transact and lose a percentage of that on pulseX? Doesn't make business sense. So in time, as Pulsechain gets bigger and more known and more accepted for pulseX, I think it's bullish for pulseX. It's less bullish for pulseX, but I do think in the beginning, boy, pulseX is going to be burning the hell out of it stuff. Like it's going to be crazy.
And just to add, what is like additionally more bullish, all the validators. What was it? The first 4,200 validators.
The team's 4,200 validators looks like it is burning their rewards.
And
So,
bro,
that's just like stupid money. Like let me give you an example.
that just made things like that just like up the bullishness of this.
So 4,200 validators, and let's just say it's that's 32 million pulse. So that's a fact. 100. It takes 42 million pulse. So how much pulse chain is that? 100,000 million. 134 billion pulse chain. 134 billion pulse chain. Now, right now, I heard a statistic that it is burning at 51% APY. Now, I'm not even going to give that. That's too crazy. But that's happening right now. But I'm not even going to talk about that. Let's cut it in half. 25% APY. I'm not even going to say nope. I'm not even going to give them that. I'm going very conservative. Let's cut it in half. 12.5% APY for the year. Nope, not even going to give it that. I'm just going to say 5% APY for the year. So there's no way it's not going to do 5% now because it's already doing at 51%. But I'm just going to give you a visual example of what that 4,200 that's being burnt right now. Times 0.05 would be 5%. That is 6.2 billion, 100,000. Yeah, 6.7 billion pulse per year. I believe the circulating supply is 135 billion pulse or 128 billion pulse, anywhere in that area. So 6 billion pulse a year is being burnt. So let's just take into the next bull run another 6 years. That's 40 billion pulse. So now pulse is under $100 trillion market cap, or 100 billion. No, trillion. So now it's just getting subtracted. So I don't think the 95% drawdown on the 95% retracement that ETH had, I don't think that happens with Pulsechain in the next bull market or next bear market. 135 trillion. Yeah, so that's not that big of a hit on it. But when Richard Hart owns 95% of it, or excuse me, OA owns 95% of it, and that doesn't sell, and then you got all this burning happening, I think, peeps, you're not going to see a 95% drop. So
I think too. I mean, the thing we've learned about Richard Hart, the guy knows how to send coins. He knows how to build communities, and I mean, look what Hex has done. And all right, we had another question. I'm trying to find it.
yeah,
why die over USDC? And honestly, we don't know. But Richard Hart has continued to talk about DAI, and you see it actually come up on the pulseX.
Well, DAI is a mix of USDT and USDC.
Gotcha. No, you don't see.
So it kind of cuts off your. I mean, if you're gonna hold a stable coin, you're basically kind of like mixing your bag. So if one falls, the other one, you still have the other one. Plus, it is its own little. DAI has somewhat of a good record as far as holding its price somewhat. Really, the best is Liquidity has the best chances of holding its price. I think during the USDC crap hole, Liquidity lost at 2%, so it went down to 98% and then bounced right back up. DAI would be your next bet. USDC would be your next bet. USDT would be your best bet after that.
Yeah.
So that's why he chooses that. Wrap PLS will be on Uniswap after the bridge. Uniswap after the bridge. Wrap PLS. Then you would wrap your PLS. Okay. If the bridge allows you to go from wrap PLS to PLS, it'll still be fine. So that's the key. That PLS has to be wrap PLS to PLS. Just because I go from wrap PLS to wrap PLS, I still need PLS to swap. Wrap is just a wrap version. So you still need PLS to swap. So if the bridge allows you to buy wrap PLS on Ethereum and then go from wrap PLS to PLS via bridge, you are correct. But if it only goes wrap PLS to wrap PLS on the swap, it's still not going to swap. The snapshot was May 10th, 10:30, 2.5. There it is.
There you go.
So if you had Ethereum or Hex or any meme coin at that time, you 1,000% killed it. You have value right now on Pulsechain. Are we at 125 likes yet? Get them likes up. You see the new B-Roots hat coming.
This guy says Pulsechain's a fail. Gas fees are whacked. Just a fact. Bro.
All right. Wait. Let me explain to this guy.
Reckon.
Oh man. If Pulsechain is wrecked because of gas fees, you're wrecked in your thinking. Now hear me out. If Pulsechain is worth $1, you are 100% correct. If Pulsechain is worth 50 cents, you are absolutely correct. You know why? If Pulsechain is worth $1, I'm a fucking billionaire. I'm a billionaire as we speak right now.
And then I don't care about no gas fees, bro.
Yeah, you really think I care about $3,825 when I'm sitting there as a billionaire at Pulsechain right now? So hear it out. Right now, $3,800. Let's just say that Pulsechain is worth 1 penny. If Pulsechain is worth 1 penny, people are smashing it. They're killing it. Game over. But guess what 3,800 times 0.01 is? Congratulations. It only costs you $38 to swap. Now, if I go on Ethereum right now it's going to cost me more than $38 to swap. So which one's wrecked? I don't think it's wrecked at all. So that's a noob comment to say Pulsechain gas fees are wrecked. I gotta pay 3,800 Pulsechain. It ain't the same as Ethereum. So get that out of your head. But thanks for coming to the show and asking that question.
He said it's not wrecked, it's just failed.
How'd it fail? You gotta give me a reason. Like you can't give me a debate and with no reasoning. Like I just gave you a reasoning why that was a bad comment. You gotta give me a reason why it has failed. Because your previous statement on why it failed is 1,000% incorrect. Not to mention, I don't think Pulsechain is going to start off at 100x at 1 cent. If it does, I just killed it. Many people did, and many people will. So it just makes 0 sense.
This guy said it failed because he has no pulse.
Which is true. Like anyone not here complaining is like, what the hell? I have no Pulsechain to swap. Zen just came on board, like 2 days ago?
And they're up 500%.
You had 2 days to swap. So what have you been doing? Like
already up 500%. And check out this guy. My guy Wallace right here. He swapped his PHEX for Pulse and pulseX. Makes sense, B-Roots. Everyone flooding the bridge gates for the new thing. That's right, man. And that's what I did too. I didn't sacrifice, guys. Truth be told.
I heard the number 20 wallet for pulseX swap for Pulsechain. And it was like a stupid amount. That shows you that someone's like a millionaire is like, man, fuck this dude. I'm over here. I'm team Pulsechain. Just swap that bad boy. I was like, dang, got a 1 to 4, bro. He just said, I'm out.
He said Richard Hart.
Oh, go ahead. No. See, that's once again, you don't know the tokenomics about why he did it. He did 1,000,000 to 1 because that would made sense in order to make gas fees lower. That's it. To make gas fees lower. And it made sense to do that in order for the tokenomics to work. It has nothing to say, oh, we'll give you 1 PL. It counts because we're going to give you 1 PLS per 1 ETH. No, They did not want to give people a bunch of like the Ethereum people to have a chance to overtake the system. You have to realize there are people with hundreds of thousands of Ethereum. So do you think it would have been smart for them to give them, okay, we're going to give you 5,000 PLS for your hundreds of thousands of Ethereum. All you need to do is sit on it, and then you're golden. You make a bunch, you make bank. No, you had to sacrifice. You had just as much as opportunity as I did. So if you didn't sacrifice, okay, that's one thing. But if you listened and bought Hex to swap, the first 2 days, you absolutely could have swapped. You know why? But it costs like fractions of a PLS to swap in the first 2 days. And then Zen came on board, and then the price, it went skyrocket. So that's just the truth. It just creates more FOMO. That guy with the Pulsechain logo, I mean, there's a reason why he got a Pulsechain logo. He's obviously interested. He or she is obviously interested in Pulsechain. They will FOMO. Now, listen, that's not just trying to make fun of you. I'm just telling this is reality. You're going to FOMO. You're paying attention to it, which makes you're going to FOMO. Now, whether you're trying to create FUD to create a lower price, I can see why you would want to do that. Makes sense. But you're going to FOMO regardless because you don't want to miss an opportunity. And that's okay. That's okay. Any more questions? How many likes we got, man?
Let me see. For some reason, it doesn't show me on the actual stream. I'll pull it up on my phone. But probably a lot. We had 220 people in here live.
Nice.
129 likes.
129 likes. I guess we could share the new B Ruth hat then, huh? Take a little break.
Yeah, man. So, guys, just to reiterate for people just joining the stream, if you have not yet swapped over your RPC settings to your MetaMask right here, going to pulsechain.com, add right here, clicking add right here, Pulse pops up on your MetaMask, add the token. That actually added pulseX because I already had the RPC settings. Bam, right there.
Yeah.
Wow, I didn't know that. If you double click it, then it adds pulseX on there. They're trying to push pulseX. I just don't think it's gonna do the same.
I know why they're trying to pulseX because majority of people that got into pulseX did not get into the Pulsechain sacrifice. There was only 40,000 people that got into Pulsechain sacrifice, and there's over 100,000 people that got into the pulseX sacrifice. So when you missed it, what do you shill? You're just going to shill your bags because that's what you have. And it makes sense why people are trying to push pulseX. I get it. But, there's nothing wrong. pulseX is going to do fine. pulseX is going to do good. I just don't think it'll do what Pulsechain did. It's that simple. I don't.
Now, Beards, people have to know. What up, Croat? People need to know. If you're retiring the Versace beanie, are you going to do a giveaway for it?
Is that the moon? Is that Sun Queen asking that question?
No.
No. I don't know. We'll see. So the Versace here is going to stay on for this show. Decided to go Gucci. They gave me some crappy. It almost looks fake. It almost looks fake.
You got that Chinese fake, bro. You didn't get the real stuff. Bam.
You sure about that? Bam. Where's your gift wrap, bro? Did they write you a handwritten letter?
They did, man. President Trump gave it to me.
Look at that. Right. They even give me another bag. I got bags inside the bags, bro. And here it is. Bam, baby. The Shiba Inu version.
There you go,
man. Shiba Inu version of a Gucci hat. Look at that. So Shiba is how I made my money. So I thought it was great. This thing is sold out everywhere. Apparently, it's made by a Japanese artist. And a lot of Asians are buying these things up all over. And your boy B Roots was able to get one. So this bad boy is extremely hard to get hat by Gucci. and your boy got one. Sunglasses coming soon. I ain't showing you the sunglasses.
No, don't show him the sunglasses,
I ain't
man.
showing the sunglasses.
Stay tuned for the rebranding this week. We're excited. The Crypto Kings are going to have a new look. Check out this guy's yesterday at the Mar-a-Lago saying what up to Mr. Trump, talking about his NFTs, asking him about Pulsechain. He said, Ian, Pulsechain is going to make crypto great again. And I said, Mr. Trump, let's send it. He said the next 10,000x incoming, bull market engaged. It was an epic time at the Mar-a-Lago. Look at this guy right here. This guy was just eyeing me up. Look at that, bro. Look at that. He was a guy, Sun Queen threw out the comment. He probably was on Shill Tank and we didn't pick him because he didn't follow the rules. And going back to this, guys, check out, we're doing a Pulsechain only Shill Tank tomorrow. I dropped the link here, but it is also on B-Roots' page right here, guys. I need you, everyone in here, to come check it out because it's going to be interesting, B-Roots. We just talked about this before the stream. We have no idea what's coming on this Pulsechain only Shill Tank. Is it going to be utility coins? Is it going to be meme coins? Is it going to be people trying to shill ETH coins? Like, we have no idea what's going to happen. So make sure you guys tune in 12:30 Eastern. That we're doing Watsa is sponsoring the space. They are very unique NFTs that earn you yield and Hex and Pulsechain and all these different things. You guys need to tune in tomorrow. Check it out, guys. Set that reminder. Click it right there. Go to your Twitter, go to B-Roots, and click the reminder because Shill Tank, first ever Pulsechain only Shill Tank, bro. It's going to be wild, man. Like, what's your thoughts? Do you think it's going to be more utility coins? You think there will be some meme coins, all the above? What's going to happen?
I have no idea. I'm going to be very intrigued to see how this works out. Like, I don't know. I think a lot of Ethereum projects are still going to come through because that's just the norm.
Mm-hmm.
I've got a feeling a lot of Pulsechain projects are going to come through. I got a feeling a lot of Pulsechain scam projects are going to come through. You know, we might have to extend it a little bit just to get people. But I know one thing, there is going to be a lot of projects going through there, and you're going to get 3 minutes to pitch your stuff. So please have your pitch ready because we're not going to be giving you 5-10 minutes to talk. It's just, even if we like you, got to keep it in the time slot.
We got to keep it moving. Because
if I don't like you, best believe I'm not, just because you're on Pulsechain, I'm going to give you that's good. You know, it's cool. You can do it. Nope. If I don't like you, I'm straight up telling you. That's simple. It's part of the show.
Yeah, man. It's Shill Tank, man. If you guys have never checked out Shill Tank, I know we have some Hexicans, some Pulsechins. It is basically like Shark Tank style. Pulsechain projects are going to come up. They're going to pitch to us. You in the audience are going to be able to invest if you want, or at least just take information, get it on your watch list. We're going to either roast them, we're going to praise them. You never know what you're going to get on Shill Tank. We've had all different developers come on there, and it is a place where you can go and projects literally get brought to you instead of you looking for them. So I'm excited, man. I think it's going to be a big one. I think we got 150 people already waiting. You just tweeted it out about an hour ago. So I think it's going to be a full house. I think we could hit 500 live tomorrow easily, especially with all the hype, the bridge going live. Man, do we answer all our questions? You got any good ones up in there? I want to make sure we don't leave anyone. Yeah.
I had somebody ask me I just happened to look at my Twitter. Good afternoon. Does it make sense for a friend to buy a Hex today to get Pulsechain? He's watching the video, but he's confused about that. No, that was as of May 10th. He had the opportunity to buy a Hex and was able to swap for Pulsechain. So that is not possible. When Squid Grow goes multi-chain, do you think it will be on Pulsechain? I could talk to Squidtoshi about that.
Shibtoshi. You call him Squidtoshi.
I said Squidtoshi. Yeah, I'll talk to him about that. You know, he needs to get on there. So I'm in talks, daily talks with Shibtoshi. So we'll figure it out.
Absolutely. Well, I'm going to be dropping a how to swap Pulsechain video later today or tomorrow. So stay tuned for that. It's going to be short, super basic. Obviously, things are going to be different when the bridge goes live. But for the people just wanting to get started, it's going to be very basic. And stay tuned for that, man. I mean, we're reached over an hour. I could talk about we could talk about some meme coins and scams, but I think we need to make this Pulsechain only stream. It has been the talk of the town, and I hope you guys got some education from this. You learned a little bit on how to get ready and prepare yourself best to buy Pulsechain. And I think that meme coin would be insane. People need to get Pulsechain, so we'll see what happens.
And it will cost. Somebody asked me how much a Pulsechain will it cost for this Versace hat. Let's see here. 0.00. I want sacrifice prices for this.
Nah, bro.
Yeah,
10x.
Bro,
10x.
that'd be sacrifice prices.
10x off the bat, dude. Come on, man.
5 million pulse to get you that.
Dang.
Nah, make that 10 million.
Wow.
10 million pulse, bro.
10 million, bro. That's gonna be worth millions down the road. How you gonna? Wow.
I mean, do you want the Versace hat or not? You can't get it anywhere anymore. It's just
it.
like this hat right here. Good luck going to a Versace store and buying it. It can't be done. So this right here is worth double.
I'll go down the street
right now for double and say, yeah, you'll buy it off the damn flea market.
Yeah, right, bro.
See, Brewers don't rock flea market, man. See, they still got the tag on it. Brewers doesn't rock flea market. Like, it just doesn't work, bro. It ain't ready.
All right, bro.
Double the price. You're not finding this hat anymore. The pink, you're not finding it. So it's worth double what I paid for it. These glasses, you can't find. You can probably find them alive.
It's used.
It don't matter.
It's used, bro.
It doesn't matter.
It's
you
unique.
Can't find it everywhere.
All right, man. Well, I'll send people over to your page for that OTC deal later today when the bridge comes out.
Point one.
The 0.1 ETH B-Roots will send you enough to swap. Just kidding, folks. But yeah, man. Someone said we need Crypto Kings meme coin. Yeah, well, we damn sure won't be launching any meme coins because that's not what we do. But guys, thank you for tuning in today. We are past the hour and 10 minutes. We had a great stream today. We're going to be streaming live Thursday again, 12:30 Eastern. Tomorrow, Shill Tank, Pulsechain only. I better see everyone in there. Like, bro, we should have at least like let's just see how many people you have on your Shill Tank right now.
Let me check real quick.
We only have 136 people. 36 people. Guys, go to B-Roots' page and set your reminder if you want to find Shill Tank or if you want to find Pulsechain projects on Shill Tank, and you'll have a chance to win $500 cash by following the simple rules that are pinned to the tweet. Anyways, guys, I think we said enough. B-Roots.
We are right now at, let's see here. I just made this tweet. 0.1 ETH, and I'll make sure you can swap Pulsechain when the bridge comes.
No. You did not just do that. No, you didn't.
Here, watch. Give you the street. Give you
Guys, for 0.09, I will make sure you have enough ETH. Oh,
every day I'm hustling. So I'll end it at that, bro. Right there.
Right.
All joking aside, man. It's a good time. You know, it's going to be hectic. There's going to be a pump up. You ready for this? Prepare yourself for FUD. There will be FUD. You're already starting to see it right now. So you're starting to see the FUD come in. The gas fees are so high. We can't even swap at 3,800. We can't even swap at $1.90. Like, what the hell else do you want? So it's like, bro, like now, what do you want? Like 1 penny is $1.90 too expensive nowadays? Like inflation, bro. But prepare for the FUD. Prepare for a drop. Prepare for a rise. There's going to be all kinds of emotions. If the FUD comes, I just sit back and I wait. There will not be FUD. There will not be a drop for 2 years. It's just not going to happen. So prepare for all of it. And if you really want that swap, 0.1 ETH.
0.09. Dude, that's
after
the business, man.
Bro, after B-Roos decided to
business.
I gave you a platform, bro. I gave you everything with Shill Tank. Bro, we even bring up your bro, you gonna just outdo my business like that?
All right, 0.099.
All right, point one for 9,999.
There you go. All right, you can do it, B-Roots. I'm keeping my pulse chain.
I
All
ain't got
jokes
time for
aside,
that shit.
I am holding on to that pulse chain. Like, man, there's a bag that I might swing, but I'm gonna put most of that in a wallet and literally forget about it, take it out of my head, because I am waiting for the peak of this bull run and then the peak of the next one. So,
Oh, Sam, you gonna take his deal like that? That's messed up, bro.
Sam, I'll see you in the DMs. Just kidding. DM me, guys. I'm keeping my pulse chain. You
Yeah,
guys will find a way.
I ain't got time to be answering no messages like that. I might just put a wallet address, see what comes through, and just send that shit.
You might need a bot or something, or hire someone.
We got 20,000 yeah, but for 20,000 transaction, that's what? 0.1, you got 20,000.
You ain't doing no 20,000.
That's 2,000 each.
Say 100. Just say 100. Just say 100. 100.
I would do for 20,000. Say 20,000 came through. I was like, yo, I need this. I need this. Because you gotta realize that's everybody who doesn't have Pulse Chain at all. So 20,000 come, that's 2,000 ETH. You know, I'll work for 3 days straight for, what's that? $3.8 million? Why not?
Bro, you ain't getting no 20,000 people doing that.
There, let's do this. 20,000.
Just do 100. Just say 200.
Times 4,000. Times 4,000. 100. Here's the thing. I got 80 million pulse to do it, so I will take the time. If it takes me 3 days to make $3.6 million,
the bridge is going live, bro. Like
I might.
The bridge will be live in like an hour,
and I'll just be chilling, sending people there. I'm like the king. The Moon King is here to save you.
I think it needs to be a coin. I think that coin was Moon. I'm actually looking for it right here on my Dex tools. If you bought a meme coin and they airdropped you when the bridge is live, that would be bullish. But anyways, guys, don't take that idea. We'll see you guys on the next show, and we're out.
So for those of you who want to make that change, you need some crypto to help you to make that green.